guys, it's Coach Rosario from DRS Athletics, and this is DRS Strong Week 153. The focus of the week is orange zone. What does that mean? So we have been working on performance zones for a while now. This is our third week, and now we are in the orange zone, which means 85% of intensity. Okay, out of 100, this is at 85%. So this is short sentences. Think of like if I'm working out, I could only speak short sentences, maybe a word here, maybe a word there, and it's really, really close to that red zone. So we're almost there, but red zone is until next week. Now, what does this mean in terms of performance? In terms of performance means that the limitation you have here is that you cannot go for long periods of time. You could only go for a certain amount of periods of time because the intensity is higher. Compared to green zone, the intensity was at 60%, you were able to go long periods of time, right? And have a tremendous amount of energy and repeat and repeat and repeat. So it's a very low impact type of intensity. With this one, he's getting to that 85%. So you're no longer moving slow, you're moving quite fast, but not in a sprint mode just yet. But you are tapping between yellow and red, yellow and red, orange, orange, red, a little bit orange, you know. So the lactic acid is high. You're no longer burning fat, but you're burning tons of calories because you are exerting yourself quite more compared to the yellow and the green and the yellow, right? It's green, yellow, orange, red. So that's where we are in this week. Now, what does it mean in terms of DRS here? Doesn't mean we're gonna be doing orange or close to red every single day. There's no way that's how you train. But we are gonna be hitting some workouts at the orange zone, including today for Monday's workout. So now that we have experienced all those zones, we should be able to look at a workout and say, hey, if I go a little bit heavier, I'm gonna be tapping into red zone right away. Or if I'm going a little too fast, even though this is the same weight I've been using, I'm gonna tap into that orange red zone. Now, if I wanna do that and that's the focus of the workout, then yes, go ahead and we're gonna do that. But if not, if the focus is maybe a green or a yellow, then now you're understanding that either weight or speed, right, is what's gonna allow you to jump to that percentage. So that's really what allows the intensity to go up. If I'm moving faster, my heart rate is gonna shoot up. My intensity is gonna be so high that I'm gonna be tapping into those red zones, right? Or I could be moving pretty slow, but if my weight is too heavy, I could still get into that intensity of percentages into the orange and red. So understanding and calculating those two variables is gonna be really important, right? And so we're teaching you to hopefully understand more and more how your training should be approached, right? You cannot just approach it, well, like I'm feeling like this today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. By feel is great, but understanding also percentages and understanding the scientific part of it behind is gonna be helpful, because those two things go hand in hand. The way you feel, the way you have been recovering, and also the way you attack a certain workout or a certain lift, right, or training session according to percentages of intensity, volume, weight, speed, on and on and on. But regardless, I just want to remind you, regardless of anything that we talk about here, is technique is what's going to determine how fast you move and how heavy you go. That's the motto, okay? So orange zone for this week. Hopefully you're learning a lot and you are applying all these things. And then remember, next week, last one of the performance zones, it's red. Can't wait to talk about that one. Let's go.